それではヘキル様、ヒカル様との再会を祝しまして。
Let us celebrate indeed. We have twins in the game now. And apparently one of them made a promise to Yuto a while back. Let's see how that goes.
Kanpai!
God damn it. God, bye.
久しぶりの日本ということで、姫寿司の特上握りをご用意しました。
ありがとう、シオン。
どうぞお召し上がりください。
Henri and Hikari, I think it's Hikari, are just not amused.
いや、お二人ともどうかなさいました？
どうもこうもねえです。キスの件はまだ話がついてませんよ。
Ah, yes. Hekiru kissed Yuto in the last episode, I believe it was.
そうだよ。こんな状況でのんきに乾杯なんてできるか。
Okay, so this is Hikaru.
おお、聞いたぞ。ヘケル君がユウトにキスしたんだってな。
Wait, Hekiru-kun? Well, anyway.
誓いのキス。
Yeah, I didn't have anything to spit out, so I just turned my head so I didn't blow into the mic.
坊ちゃま、お食事中に吹き出さないでください。汚いですよ。
How do you expect me to have manners after I just heard that? Go me.
私が拭いてあげる。
Oh, arigato.
びっしょり。
Got drenched in what?
ユウ、服脱いで。すっきりさせてあげる。すっきり？
Oh, everything's gone off the rails. I love it.
兄さん、食後のデザートにヘキルちゃんを食べちゃうつもりですか？
Okay, stop everyone. I'm not gonna undress and I am not gobbling up anyone.
そうかそうか。ユウトもついには男になるのか。いいぞ、持ってやれ。パパが許す。
Oto-san, you're not helping.
ご主人様、お酒の飲みすぎではないですか？酔いざましのアイアンクローなどいかがでしょう？
I like how it says of love in parentheses.
やめて。よしおみちゃんのヒットポイントはゼロよ。
Oh. His HP bar is at 0. Well. Well, then you better shut up.
おお、久しぶりに見たよ。シオンのアイアンクロー。
Of love.
懐かしい。日本に帰ってきた気がする。
That's what you guys remember from your time here as kids? Yeesh. We're gonna advance the conversation, or not gonna advance the conversation like this. So, Hikaru, please keep Hekiru in check, will ya?
やれやれ、しょうがないな。本当は男の頼みなんて聞きたくないんだけどね。
She shrugs and proceeds to put the bowl of miso soup near Hekiru's nose.
ヘキル、ほら、味噌汁だよ。ずっと飲みたかったんだろ？
Oh, that answers that question.
いい匂い。向こうにはお味噌汁なかった。懐かしい。
I'm glad I ate before this. Her stomach grumbles as she starts slurping up the soup.
お味噌汁は私が作ったんですよ。美味しいですか？美味しいですか？ほっとする味。あんずはいいお嫁さんになれる。本当ですか？ ありがとうございます。でもユウはあげない。
Yep.
ユウのお嫁さんになるのは私。I love you.
Oh.
うまいこと言いよる。
またですか、坊ちゃま。3度目はありませんよ。
Again, Shion. How do you expect me not to do that when I hear this crazy shit? Yes, ma'am. I'm so sorry.
また私が拭いてあげる。じっとしてて。
Her lips are coming closer to me. Doki doki. I can do it myself, so please back up.
そう？
Upon seeing me back away from her in a panic, she droops her shoulders in dismay. I would have let her do it. I feel sorry for doing this to her, but I just can't allow her... I can't just allow her to show her affection as she pleases here. The reason being...
エキルの愛は僕だけのものなのに。許すまじ。
I thought she was gonna actually say, "How dare you?"
I love you.
Because these three girls are already having very negative reactions. Anger, jealousy, and embarrassment. Also, whenever Hekiru moves her face closer to mine, I recall the kisses we shared earlier, and my face starts burning up. Man, her lips were so soft. Okay, Anzu, it's not polite to stare.
ユウトさんはまた間抜け顔になってます。
Hey! うるさい。
あれはいやらしいことを考えてる顔だ。これだから男は。
Well, excuse me. God damn, everyone's a critic. Shit. If I let the pressure rise any more, this bomb's gonna explode. So before all hell breaks loose, I gotta put the situation in order. So, I've been meaning to ask you, Hekiru, what was that promise you mentioned us making?
結婚の約束。ユウと私は旦那様とお嫁さんになる定め。ちょっと待ってください。兄さんは最近おしめが取れたばかりなんですよ。結婚なんて早いです。
Anzu? What the hell are you talking about? Anzu, my dear, could you not tell her lies, please? You make me sound like an old man who can't control his bowel functions, and I really don't want to picture that. I appreciate how devoted you are, but I really don't need help with that.
そうですよ。お嫁さんとか奥さんとか一人で勝手に話を進めないでください。
Yeah.
でも誓いのキスもした。だからあとは結婚するだけ。ゴールインナウ。
No, you're skipping a few steps there, Hekiru.
ナウじゃありません。誓いのキスですか。確かにさっきのは情熱的で素敵なキスだなと思いましたが。
That it was.
じゃあ認知してくれる？いえいえ、まだお二人はキスをしただけです。それですぐ結婚というのは早すぎます。
Like I said, you're skipping a few steps there. One of which is, depending on whether or not you want to wait for this, consummation. Just saying.
そうです、アンズ。言ってやりなさい。はい。いいですか？お 男の子と女の子が結婚に至るまでには様々なイベントをこなさなくてはならないのです。
I mean, unless you want to elope, get married in a place like Vegas, you know.
まずは健全に登下校デートから始めて、やがて手をつないだり一緒にソフトクリームを食べたりするんです。
Yeah, the latter of which I've never experienced, unfortunately.
そして少しずつ関係が進んだ二人は夕日の見える観覧車でいやこれ以上はお伝えできません。以上、恋愛現場からでした。
Sure. Come on, you can't just lead us on like that and say nothing. What do they do on the Ferris wheel?
兄さん、ハレンチですよ。妹に何を言わせる気なんですか。
You already started to mention it, so go ahead and finish it.
ゆうとさん、最低です。なんずが相手なんですから自重してください。
坊ちゃま、恋愛は自由ですが節度はお守りください。でないとご主人様のようになりますよ。
God. ごめんなさい。This is 100% my fault.
なんか俺、悪いものの代名詞にされてる。
Gee, I wonder why. But in all honesty, that is the wrong way to go about it. Like Anzu said, we need to get to know each other, go out for a period of time. You can't just jump right into marriage. I mean, you could, but it'll be very disastrous. Well, since we were friends as kids, I guess we already know each other well enough.
ヘキルはさっきから誓いのキスとか言ってるけど、僕はそんなの認めないよ。ユウも同意してないようだし。そうなの？
Well, I mean, it happened so abruptly that I didn't have time to process what you were trying to do.
私とのキス、嫌だった？
Oh, I wouldn't go that far. It wasn't bad, but the question isn't about whether I liked it or not.
ゆうとさん。
Oh, Jesus. Gomenasai. Look, I don't hate you by any means, Hekiru. I have to be honest here.
嬉しい。相思相愛。
Oh boy. Not in the romantic sense. That's not what I said. Look, can we all just take a deep breath and calm down? Oddly enough, I don't recall Hekiru being this assertive when we were kids. As a matter of fact, she always struck me as extremely shy and laid back. It just feels like we're jumping the gun way too much with all this talk of marriage and whatnot. I don't even remember promising you that when...
じゃあ、指切りして。
I don't know if I mentioned this last episode, but this is exactly... almost exactly like it was in Love Hina with Naru and Keitaro. When they promised to go to Tokyo U together. Okay, maybe I did.
ゆうとさん。
Yep.
はっきりしないな。もしかして覚えてないのかい？
Sorry, it happened 10 years ago, so my memory's a little fuzzy.
そう。
Uh-oh.
最低だな。あの大切な約束を忘れるなんて。
He was a kid. Kids forget a lot of shit. And you forget a lot of shit when you grow up. Gomenasai. Ugh. I've just been apologizing for thing after thing these past few minutes. And I can't help the fact that my memories aren't clear. Maybe I've had some sort of impetus. I could remember. At least that's what it feels like.
なるほど。二人は結婚の約束をしていたのか。 なら話は早い。鏡家は由緒ある家柄だ。相手としても申し分ない。これを機に両家の関係を深めるのも。
Uh-huh.
ダディは黙っててください。次おかしなこと言ったら髪ごとひげを剃りますよ。
God damn.
はい、ごめんなさい。
Oh, they got him by the balls.
相変わらずヨシオミはアンリとシオンに頭が上がらないようだね。
Yes, they do. A very tight leash indeed.
うちとは違う。だね。うちは完全に父さんが仕切ってるし。
鏡画伯、お父上はご創建かね。
はい。今日も世界のどこかで気ままに絵を描いているはずですよ。まったく。振り回される家族の気持ちも考えてほしいものです。
Yeah.
何？男とはそういうもんだ。己の夢に向かって全速前進。脇目も振らずに高みを目指し。
気がついた頃には周りに誰もいなくて老後に寂しい思いをするんですね。わかります。
God damn, he's just getting all kinds of shit thrown at him.
そうそう。いくら世界的に有名な画家とはいえ、家族を顧みないような人は親として失格だと思うよ。
Andre, you're rubbing off on these two. Or on Hikaru in particular. Jesus.
まあまあ、それくらいにしてあげてください。
Seriously.
そうですよ。ご両親が一生懸命働いたお金でこうして何不自由ない暮らしをしているのです。感謝こそすれ、貶めるような言葉を口にしてはいけません。
Yeah, just leave the bad mouthing to Shion.
はーい。
Dang. That was a really nice job there by Shion-san. She shut the both of them up pretty quickly. Another flashback? Oh. On that subject, Hekiru and Hikaru's dad really is a free-spirited guy. Her dad is somewhat the same way, but their dad takes it to a whole other level. Our two dads are friends, both personally and in a business capacity. When we were younger, Hekiru and Hikaru would often come to our mansion to play as our dads met with each other. I was also around when I became friends with Tsubame, Torakichi, and Izumi. So we all became one big friend group and played together. But their father never liked to stay in one place for too long. Every year they'd relocate somewhere new because of his job as a painter. They stayed with their relatives, the Asuka family, for a bit, but after a year or so they informed us that they'd be moving out of the country with their father. Once Hekiru and Hikaru left, I was certain that I'd never see them again, but here we are now. If your old man's still overseas, then why did you two come back here?
ヘキルが日本の学校に進学したいって言い出したんだ。
And that was all it took? She did.
うん。ユウに会いたかったから。
Of course. Oh. What a simple reason. It is a little heartwarming to know that she missed me that much, but still. I love these two. Miyamoto scowl pretty menacingly at me, though, so I can't exactly jump for joy. I wouldn't call it a scowl on either of their faces.
それに描きかけの絵を完成させたくて。絵ですか？うん。どうしても完成させないといけない絵があるの。
And did you?
約束だから。
Whenever she starts talking art, she gets completely serious. She's been painting, studying under her father, and her ever since she was little. She even won a prize in some famous overseas contest for her skills. Damn, not bad. I'm not much of an art aficionado, and even if Kagami Hekiru, the great painting prodigy, tried to explain to me what makes art so great herself, I probably wouldn't get it. But I know very well how much effort and passion she puts into her paintings. I can still vividly picture her as a kid, single-mindedly drawing like she was in her own little world. To me, she looked almost like a machine, created for the sole purpose of producing art. Hekiru, why are you staring at me? Yeah?
ユウの真似。今、熱い視線を感じた。
What was I? Crap. Staring right at Hekiru the whole time I was reminiscing. Good job. But man, she's really changed a whole lot. That robotic face now resembles one of a normal girl with emotions.
また見られてる。結婚したいオーラを感じる。
Not quite. No, I ain't. Oh, excuse me. Oh. Okay, allow me to revise that statement. She's just plain weird now. But I'll take this over her being an emotionless robot. Oh, definitely. And maybe the reason for that change is what I think it is.
絵といえば、エキルちゃん、毎年絵はがきを送ってくれましたよね。うん。直筆サイン付き。
Am I the only one that doesn't have what do you call it? Am I the only one that doesn't write their signature the same way every time? Because I almost never do. It's probably because of the tremors I have. But anyway.
アンディたちも写真や手紙を送り返してくれたよね。近況を知れて嬉しかったよ。いえいえ、最近はご無沙汰してしまって申し訳ありませんでした。
I haven't gotten any long-distance mail in a long time. It's been a few years. And, that includes postcards, which I haven't gotten in over a decade at this point. The early days of pen paling.
いいさ、今はメールがあるし、そっちの方が早くて便利だ。写真も添付できるしね。
Email, yes. Text messaging, just watch the rates. And hopefully your phone bill doesn't go up too far.
ですね。パソコンを使えば音声チャットもできますし。
Indeed. Which I also rarely ever do nowadays. Because I can't seem to get to know a lot of people that well anymore. Anyway.
おお、見ろシオン。これがデジタル世代の会話というやつだ。
Jesus, way to make yourself sound older than you really are.
今時手紙を使った文通なんて流行らんのかもしれんな。
Yeah, the last time I wrote a letter, I didn't get one back.
私をそちら側に入れないでください。私もメールや携帯は日常的に使っております。
Yeah, see, this is what I'm talking about. Leave the bad-mouthing to Shion.
確か23時になると料金が定額になるんですよね。わかります。
I thought it was after 9. Yeah, that must be just in my area.
残念ですがシオンさん、それ以上口を開くとやけどしますよ。ユウもありがとう。私の手紙とメールにいつもすぐお返事くれて。
Of course I would. We're friends, aren't we? Oh. I don't think she liked that.
お友達だもんね。
Yep. After Hikaru and Heikiru moved out of the country, we still kept in touch through letters and email. We managed to talk to each other on a monthly basis, so being apart wasn't so sad. Only on a monthly basis? Actually, wait a sec. You never mentioned that you were coming back to Japan in any of those messages.
サプライズ。
Yeah, fair enough.
ラブには新鮮な驚きも必要だってリンが言ってた。
So it was her doing. I guess she took the Asuden Sensei's wisdom to heart. That must also be why she refused to tell me their names when I asked who the kids were.
もしかしてシオンさんも事情を知っていたんですか？
はい、リン様から事前にお話を伺っておりました。
So it was the nurse. You could have at least given us a hint or something.
それではつまらないではないですか。
Well, she got you there.
坊ちゃまが慌てふためく姿を眺めながら美味しい紅茶をいただく。それが私のメイド道ですわ。
Yeah, and it was pretty funny, not gonna lie. There's nothing delightful about that!
ありがとうシオン。おかげでドッキリ成功した。ブイ。
ブイでございます。
Oh man, what a pair of troublemakers.
ですが、日程を間違われたのは事実のようです。今晩はお二人をお屋敷に泊めたいと思いますが、いかがですか？
Oh, this ought to go well.
俺は構わんぞ。好きに使うがいい。
宿がないのは本当のことですし、シオンさんがいいというなら。
What about you, Anzu?
もちろんウェルカムです。お話ししたいことたくさんありますし。私もアンズとアンディとお話ししたい。
Alright, now, which room shall we have you stay in?
アンズたちと一緒がいい。ヒカルも一緒。あ、もちろんだとも。今夜は寝かさないよ。
Please try to get some. We gotta get up early tomorrow.
ユウも一緒がいい。
Sure, I'll... Wait, what? You want me to sleep in that room with all you girls?
ダメ。何を迷ってるんですか？ダメに決まってるでしょ。いいかい？部屋に一歩でも踏み込んでみろ。
I mean, guys, you're gonna rip his dick off?
その時はヨシオミの孫を生まれなくさせてやるからな。
Yep, exactly. God damn. What is wrong with her? Who just says something like that? Well, she does apparently. I know I said that Heikiru changed a lot, but Hikaru changed just as much, if not more. Back when we were kids, she was more... Alright, see you tomorrow. Whew. After I finished my call with Tsubame, I plugged the phone into the charger, leaned back into my chair, and breathed a sigh. can only imagine how much fun the girls are all having in my sister's room right now. Just picturing them all sitting in there, talking and laughing, puts a smile on my face. It's a huge surprise, sure, but a good one. I'm really glad that Heikiru and Hikaru are back. Apparently their first day of school is tomorrow, so they'll have a chance to see Spa-mei and the others too. It's been 10 whole years since we last saw them in person. I imagine it's going to be a big shock for everyone to see how much they've each changed. It's really been that long, huh? These were the first of them, weren't they? I open my drawer and take out a bunch of envelopes. These things have really worn out over the years. They're the first few letters I got from Heikiru and Hikaru. I believe the first one arrived about a month or so after they moved. Man, I remember how happy I was when it came in. I spent the whole day reading it over and over again. That sure brings back memories. The time we spent together was fairly brief, all things considered. But they're all fond memories that I'll never forget. Heikiru was the first person who didn't laugh at me when I told her about my special friend from the orphanage. Oh, Andy? Hi. Come on in. I thought it was going to be Heikiru coming to the door. After I give her the okay, she quietly turns the doorknob and enters. So, what's up? Are you watching another scary movie in there? Study time at this hour? So, just give me a moment while I get out the desk. Nah, I got it. Your hands are already full with our study materials. Get out a small table and place it in the middle of the room. Then set out a cushion for Henri to sit on. My study desk doesn't really have room for both of us, so we always get out this small table and use it when we study. Okay, it's done. After setting down the study materials on the desk, Henri takes a seat. The textbooks we're using aren't ones for any of our classes at school. They're business administration and international finance textbooks that Shion-san got for us. Oh, pardon me. Business administration and international finance. Wow. Ever since I started going to the main school, I've also been studying this special curriculum at home, since I'm the successor to the family. Henri has been studying alongside me the entire time as my study partner. I mean, you're welcome to study here with me, but now that you're a student of the main school, shouldn't you focus more on studying for your classes?
ご安心ください。1学年上の優斗さんと一緒に勉強していましたからね。全科目予習はバッチリなのです。
Fair enough. Man, you're so sly. That must be why you always get such good grades.
ずるくありません。その分、人よりもお勉強に時間を割いているわけですから。
She has a point. That's probably... Okay, no, that's definitely why I didn't get good grades most of the time, because I hated studying. I guess you make a fair point. Go man. Well, most kids spend their time outside of school doing extracurriculars and hanging out with friends. Henri spends it studying. Though she does do some normal things, like browse the web at late hours of the night. No, still it is normal. Cool. Man, that doesn't really paint a pretty picture for her future. I'm kind of worried now. Are you at least able to keep up with all the stuff your peers at school are talking about?
失敬な。
I don't see what's so rude about that.
確かに最近のアイドルとか流行のファッションとかはわかりませんが、それだけです。
Uh-huh.
私は現役本校生、ナウでヤングな大人の会話をクラスメイトと繰り広げる予定です。
Do you realize how old you just made yourself sound? Hip and trendy. Just like your fellow kids. With air quotes. Gosh. She talks like some old man trying to be cool. Bet she picked up those words from Shion-san. Or from our dad. I'd really like to inquire further about this, but it'll probably end with me incurring Shion-san's wrath, so I'd better not. Ja! Alrighty then. Please teach me well today, oh Professor Henri, the academic genius and certified hip kid.
引っかかる言い方ですが、まあいいでしょう。今まで進学テストで忙しかったですが、私を縛るものはもう何もありません。
Nice.
これまで以上にビシバシ弁達を取りますから、覚悟してくださいね、お兄ちゃん。
Why is it that the only time you call me Oni-chan is when you talk about abusing me? Henri-tan, Henri-tan. That girl's seriously aiming to become the next Shion-san. I just hope she spares a bit of mercy for me. Eh? どうしたの？
いえ、小さい頃思い出しまして。ゆうとさんと勉強をしてると、ヘキルさんたちがよく邪魔しに来ましたよね。
So should we expect that at some point? Yeah, they did. Is Anzu getting along with the twins?
ヘキルさんとアンズの間に時間は関係ないみたいです。
Oh, good. Yeah, that sounds about right, knowing them. Hikaru seems to have developed a rougher personality, though. No shit.
ゆうとさんは結婚の約束とやらをどうお考えですか？
Oh. I really don't recall any specific details about that promise. For all I know, she could be remembering it incorrectly.
つまり、約束をした証拠があれば申し出を受けると。
That would depend on the exact wording of the promise.
先ほどから卑怯な答えばかりですね。
Apparently it would. Gomenasai. She's right. I am sort of evading the question, but still, everything I said is true. A childhood friend I haven't seen in 10 years just shows up out of the blue and asks me to marry her. How am I supposed to make my mind up in a day? Before anything else, I have to remember the details of the promise. Once I have that, I think I'll be able to come to a much easier conclusion about what to do. I mean, the authenticity of the promise doesn't change Hekiru's feelings for me either way. So how should I go about handling that? Sooner or later, I'll have to take a deep look into my heart, decide how I feel. Both about her, and the other girls in my life.
ひとまずこの話は置いておきましょう。
Sorry, my finger spazzed out and accidentally clicked.
ヘキルさんと話をしているうちに何か思い出すかもしれませんしね。
Yeah. I might. True.
というわけで、お勉強スタートです。
With that, our study session began and I received Henri's loving whip of guidance. What the fuck? Oh, it wasn't really a whip. I don't know what I was thinking. Anyway, both she and I naturally enjoy studying. The feeling of elation we get when a concept we've been struggling with finally clicks in our heads is akin to completing a video game. But most of all, we know that all the effort we put in now will pay off later. The more knowledge we pack into our brains now, the better we'll fare in life when we're adults. That said, my love of knowledge doesn't exactly guarantee perfect grades. Unfortunately, I still lose out to Izumi year after year. Maybe I just need to put in more effort? No, that's always good. Maybe something deep down is preventing me from wholly devoting myself to my studies? Lingering regret over quitting the drama club, family matters, or possibly even romantic feelings. I don't know.
ゆうとさん。
あれ？
今意識飛んでましたね。ダメですよ。お勉強中に居眠りしちゃ。
はい。ごめんなさい。When I come back to my senses, I realize my head's about to hit the textbook. Looks like I started dozing off once I got lost in thought. Oh, how many times have I done that? It's only happened once in school, though. Ugh.
で、ここがですね。
She continues her explanation with enthusiasm, highlighting some lines in the economics textbook with a marker while leaning her shoulder on me. Okay, well, we have twins in the game now. And just like Tsubame and Torakishi, they are both also Osana Najimi, or childhood friends. And one of them says we made a promise to her to get married when we're older. And now, in this next episode, we're gonna have someone else join the fray. Possibly. But until then, always keep your promises, stay in school, don't piss off the maid, and keep on rocking.